We've been home from our trip to Texas for like a week, and I have not had the chance to get on here and talk about that trip yet. We went down to help my cousin watch her dogs and her cats while she went out of town, and it was just like a fun little getaway for us. We were able to stay at her house. Anyway, super nice of her to let us do that. I felt so bad because my almost 18-month-old got a cold right before we left, and right when we got to the airport to leave for her house, my baby started pulling at his ear and screaming, and everyone at the airport was looking at us, and I was like, oh no, he has an ear infection, but we're at the airport, like, what do we do? So I texted her before we even got on the plane, and I'm like, can you take us to urgent care as soon as we get there? I talked to his pediatrician about it. I texted them and they said, yeah, you probably just need to be seen. Thankfully, the baby ended up doing really well during the flight, and he fell asleep and didn't really cry. But then my 3-year-old got motion sick on the plane and threw up. Then once we got to Texas, my cousin picked us up and drove my husband and my 18-month-old to the urgent care, and he got an antibiotic for his ear infection, and we were driving to go pick it up. Mind you, my cousin is like being so nice. She is driving us in like her brand new car. My baby just wasn't feeling good, and he threw up all over in her car. The smell of that made my 3-year-old throw up. Thankfully that got on mostly just his car seat too. But my poor cousin now has picked us up from the airport, and she's driven us to the urgent care. Now both my children have thrown up in her car, and she has no children of her own, so like she has not had to deal with this. She was honestly so nice about it though, like didn't even bat an eye about it or anything, and we had her car detailed before she came home from her trip. So all was well, it smelled brand new again. But thankfully our baby got better after being on his antibiotic for a few days, and nobody else threw up again the whole trip, and everything ended up being good, and we had some fun family memories made, and it was super nice of my cousin to let us come, but I felt so bad.